The title of this sci-fi and dystopian novel is taken from Shakespeare's The Tempest.
Oh, brave new world that has such people in it.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and in this installment of Mojo Notes, we'll be exploring 10 things you should know about Aldous Huxley's Brave New World.
I've designed a special conditioning program just for you.
Number 10. About the author. Born in 1894 in Godalming, England, Aldous Huxley began writing as a teenager and studied English literature in college. While working different jobs, he wrote social satires, novels, non-fiction pieces, and spiritual studies. In the late 1930s, Huxley relocated his family to the US. He died in 1963. Number 9. Influences and inspirations.
It was called Family. We've come a long way since then.
With Brave New World, Huxley contrasted the utopian worlds presented by H.G. Wells with a tale that foresaw a negative vision of the future.
Why don't you leave me alone? It's my home!
His time at a high-tech chemical plant also inspired the sci-fi and dystopian novel.
Turning out human beings like machines. Why?
Number 8. Settings and era.
Work is fun.
The harder we work, the more things we can buy.
Set in the future at what's equal to about 2540 AD, Huxley's fifth novel takes place in a time when most of the planet's population is being governed by a single political authority. This world state sets a population limit and conditions children from birth about how to behave through a process called hypnopedia.
Have fun. Alpha, beta, gamma, and delta.
Everyone belongs to everyone else.
We have to respect delta.
It gives everyone a specific position within society according to their caste or rank, with the alphas and betas being higher and the gammas, deltas, and epsilons being lower.
Are you happy?
I'm glad I'm a delta. Alphas have to think things through. Betas and gammas have too much to do.
It's a civilized world filled with happy people that's contrasted with the wild and old native folks on the savage reservation.
Maybe there's something to it. Living off the land, nothing given to you, a constant struggle for survival.
Number 7. Plot. The narrator of this tale is an all-knowing third person through which we learn about the world state.
Each of us is genetically designed to fit perfectly into our place in society.
This is where people are created in a hatchery and are taught not to feel strong emotions through psychological manipulation and a substance called soma. After two workers in the world state named Bernar and Lenina meet one of the natives of the savage reservation named John, they bring him and his mother Linda back to the world state. Their return brings shame upon world controller Mustafa Mond because he's revealed to be John's father. John has a hard time accepting this new world and finds a way to permanently escape from it. Number 6. Bernard Marx. As one of the world state's citizens, Bernard undergoes conditioning to be like the others. But he's not. He thinks differently, wants what others have, and feels strong emotions.
I think we have to explore the unknown to make progress, sir.
Because of this, Mustafa Mond wants to exile him. He temporarily saves himself from this fate after he brings back the world director's son John from the savage reservation. But John's rejection of the world state begins to affect Bernard's societal status and causes the hatchery worker to be eventually banished. Number 5. John.
Oh, brave new world that has such people in it.
John is the son of Linda and Mustafa Mond. But after his father abandons him and his mother, he's left to grow up on the savage reservation, where he reads Shakespeare.
Since brass nor stone nor earth nor boundless sea, but sad mortality o'ersways their power.
Though he's led to believe life in the world state is better, he doesn't fit in either place. He's too moral and emotional.
You two, are you married? No. You got a lot to learn about civilization, John.
However, it's his rejection of the shallow world state and inability to reconcile his feelings with Lenina that eventually bring him to his death. Number 4. Lenina Crown and Mustafa Mond. Lenina accompanies Bernard to the savage reservation and helps him bring John and Linda back to their civilized world. She soon begins to have feelings for John, but is unable to be with him. She's a bit shallow and also has emotions, but doesn't comprehend them. As world controller, Mustafa Mond is seen as an intelligent leader and defender of the world state's philosophy.
For the moment, I don't see any harm in allowing the savage to remain here at his liberty. Time will tell whether his presence here will pose a serious problem.
Championing ideas like stability and happiness. But the shame of his son's return causes him to step down.
The question everyone is asking: how could this happen?
It's disgusting, absolutely sickening.
How a man in his position could be allowed to have a baby?
Number 3, values and themes.
To be awake is to be alive.
One of Brave New World's major themes is how powerful and dangerous technology, not scientific research, can be in the hands of an over-controlling state. The respect and devotion the world state's residents have for Ford Motor Company founder Henry Ford and his assembly line values in a consumer society are important too. Huxley also explores how focusing on happiness over reality can make us miss out on what it really is to be human.
And to have something which you can always rely on to create a kind of complacency, I think may be very dangerous. I think there can be an over-tranquilization.
Number 2, modern popularity. Huxley's dystopian novel was positively reviewed upon publication, despite some controversy. Today, it's considered one of the best English-language novels of the 20th century.
So you want me to help you figure out how to make people happier?
Yes.
Number 1, adaptations. Brave New World has been adapted for radio and for film. This includes the 1980 television film directed by Bert Brinkerhoff. 18 years later, another television movie took on a condensed version for the small screen. Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite piece of Brave New World trivia? Be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com for more entertaining top 10s.
We can recycle her organs and reclaim the phosphorus. Okay, everybody, come on. Chocolates, candy, come on.